Alrighty then. Hello everyone. We should be live. Hopefully everything is working. I don't have a robot voice, hopefully. But as always, let me know how everything sounds and how everything looks. I can make the direct video bigger. I was messing around with that. I can shrink the bingo card. I can make the bingo card bigger. I was trying to mess around and see how this works. I'm not sure if I got it correct or not. Hello, Vic. Welcome. Yo. What up? It's a big, exciting day. Nintendo Direct Day. Hello, fellow Nintendo fan. Happy Antenna, the Blacker Baron. Welcome. Very excited. Got 30 minutes. T minus 30 minutes until something big. There's going to be something big announced. It's got to be for a 40-minute direct. And considering they said this is going to be the last direct for the Switch, whatever they announce is going to be huge. Looks good. Sounds fine. Alright. Thank you very much. But I was trying to figure out how on earth do you do bingos for streams? Like, how do they set that up? So I was like, alright, well, I just imported a bunch of star images. I'm just going to move them around. Like, if we get a GameCube item, I'm just going to stick it there. I didn't have 25. I don't have 25 stars here. Because the odds of them doing every single thing on this bingo card, I don't think is insanely high. So, like, I'm not going to... Because it takes a little bit. It's a tedious task to put these stars on screen. I put 10 or 9. I put 9. But if... I will gladly pull out a 10th if we get 10 things. That'll make me so happy to pull out the 10th star. So, let's go ahead. We can put one on free space, I guess. I've got a few things, not many things set up. I got, if they show something good, I have this. Like you're clapping, like, ah, good job. I don't have anything for when they show something bad, though. Should have done that. Yeah, Farm Sim is basically a free space, yeah. Farm Sim, this is the row with Farm Sim, Kirby, Pokemon, probably the ZA, Wii, and IRL thing. That's the most likely row. I think that row is the most likely to happen. Welcome, Garfin Popper Productions. You're here. Shy Oh My. Shy Oh My. Let's see, where's Shy Oh My from? I think that's the Canned Food Party, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, I had to do the Origami King music. Shogun Studios, and right now it's the Autumn Mountain theme. I figured I needed some background music because it kind of sounded weird without it. And remind me to refresh the stream. Howdy, Twin Tails, welcome. Remind me to refresh the stream when it gets close. Because I can do that. I need to probably go ahead and open up that window. Let me go ahead and add the interactive window for the stream. The live stream just went live. I don't know if you could see the mouse or not on the way the stream looks. When it comes time, they'll let me know. Because I can change the size of things. But for right now, let's go ahead. Let's pull this up bigger. We're going to go over all the predictions, what Pyoro has said. It's been a while. There was a partner showcase in March. But the last one, I think, was like September. So it has been a while. They had, like, beyond Luigi's Mansion 2, which is this month, they don't really have anything that we're looking forward to. Yeah, it was like last year. They had that partner showcase, and they revealed a few neat things, like the Mickey paint that's on here. I think we're gonna see that again. They also revealed World of Goo 2. Looking forward to that, but it wasn't much else. But this bingo card I have here is Boo Buster. Made the bases for it. I changed a few things. He had different things on here. His predictions, like, I'm gonna change it up a little bit. He had some pretty good ones. He had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. He had the Rugrats thing. I figured I'd just replace those with more mainstream stuff. They're not bad predictions. They're probably gonna happen, but yeah, I think everyone is excited. I don't think if anyone isn't excited, I don't know what kind of games they're playing. Maybe like F-Zero, but even then we've got like F-Zero games. Star Fox fans probably aren't excited. They're more in like anticipation, like a nervousness. I want a good Mario Party. I wish they would reveal a Mario Party that you could have, and it would be like the most epic stream game. Like a Mario Party that has 100 different players you could have up to, and I could do it, and I could set it up, and it could be like everyone in chat can join. That would be so much fun. You almost cried when World of Goo 2. I was excited. That was the only announcement at that direct that I was excited for. But let's go over the predictions here. So Mario Party, I really want that. Like I mentioned, I want one where you can have a lot of players online. COD fans, well, I don't know, maybe. I think it's gonna. I forgot to put Xbox. I should have put something Xbox on this. Oh well. That's another possibility. Is Xbox stuff. Then Tomodachi Life, or yeah, Tomodachi. I think I said that right. One of the highest selling 3DS games. Everyone loves it. Has not been ported yet. Like a simple port would suffice. It doesn't even have to be super enhanced. Then Metroid Prime. I put 2 or 3 because we might get Metroid Prime 2 or 3. Either that's a port or a remake, something along those lines. I think something Metroid is very likely. If it's going to be Metroid Prime 4, Metroid Prime 4 will be like Breath of the Wild was on the Wii U and the Switch, where it's released on both consoles on the same day. And you can buy it on the Switch, but it's better to get it on the next console. So that's how Metroid Prime 4 will be. It will be the Breath of the Wild. Mario Baseball, Strikers League, that's been predictions for a long time. That's been like the last few directs I've seen people predict that game. It's gotta be here, and eventually. Keep predicting it, and eventually it will happen. Switch Sports DLC, I don't think so. I think Switch Sports is dead. That game was very short-lived. Metroid Prime 5, imagine if they did that. Like, it's not out of the question. They could announce, like, alright, we're gonna go ahead. We've been working on Metroid Prime for all these years. We've actually made a trilogy of games. 3 games. And they announced Metroid Prime 6 and 7. But then Splatfest, I think we're probably gonna see some Splatoon news. Whether it's Splatfest, whether it's new weapons, new seasons for next year. This is the two-year ending for Splatoon 3, because I think most people know that it was gonna be updated regularly for 2 years. But then they were gonna stop. So we're now at that time. They could quit Splatoon 3 at any moment, which will make me very sad. I really hope they don't. I hope they go another 3 years. Make it Splatoon 3 for 3 years. Paper Mario Sticker Star HD. Yeah! That would actually make me happy, because then I wouldn't have to figure out how to stream it through a 3DS. So I would take that. Wii Sports Resort. Wii Sports Resort is already dead, isn't it? Or is there like a whole Wii Sports Resort in Switch Sports? Then GameCube. We've got a lot of GameCubes. Pikmin, Metroid, Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door. I think something GameCube is very likely. Probably Luigi's Mansion or Wind Waker, which are options on their own, but who knows. Then we have NSO. It won't be a new NSO setting thing, channel, or whatever it's called. It'll be just games added. Splatoon 5. We gotta have Splatoon 4. But I think if they do a Splatoon, it's gonna be like Splatoon Breath of the Wild, or like Splatoon Odyssey. It's gonna be like a spin-off, but it's gonna be like built off of the same mechanics. Like, imagine an open world Splatoon game. I was discussing that not too long ago with someone, and we had a lot of ideas about how that would work. I think it would be really cool. You go around and you paint the whole world. That's the goal, is to paint every little square. There'll be some NSO stuff announced, like older retro games, probably some additions to NES and SNES, possibly Game Boy. There will not be GameCube, Wii, 3DS, or DS added. Then Amiibo, pretty self-explanatory. The Mario movie, I think we're going to see some news for the next one. Because they did that in a big direct a few years ago. Shigeru Miyamoto, oh hey, I've come to announce the cast, and they showed Chris Pratt. Splatoon and Call of Duty single player. My goodness. That'd be a weird crossover right there. If I need more stars, I will pull them out. I will gladly pull more stars out. It's not going to be insanely hard. Guy from Bopper, go to the bathroom. It's going to be another 20 minutes. You probably have time. Unless it's like you have to drive a car 20 miles to a McDonald's because you live out in the middle of the woods, then maybe. Yeah, it's going to be 40 minutes. It's a huge one. Mario Sonic, this year is the Olympics, I'm pretty sure. It's either this year or next year. I'm pretty sure it's this year, though. So Mario and Sonic's at the Olympic game. I think that's pretty guaranteed. Luigi's Mansion 2, that was announced. We already know that exists. Same with Mickey Paint. I have the Twilight Princess Zelda there, but I wish I had included the Wind Waker there as well. Because I think both of those are likely. I think if we get one, we're going to get the other. Like at the same time, like a dual package. Because they're both old games, or it'll be just the Wind Waker. If we get Twilight Princess, we're going to get Wind Waker 2. But if we get Wind Waker, we're not going to get Twilight Princess. Like, it depends on whether they want to give both or not. If it's only one, it's only Wind Waker. So I'm going to count that square as Wind Waker as well. It's Twilight and Wind Waker. I didn't put Wind Waker. Then we've got a lot of RPGs lately. You know, the Mario RPG, Paper Mario. A lot of older franchises coming back. 3DS stuff, like Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I think a Mario and Luigi game is very likely. And it's either going to be one of the older ones on the Game Boy, or it's going to be the newest one, and it's going to be like an enhanced version. Nothing in between. It's only going to be the oldest or the newest. Yeah, the Olympics, I feel like they were so much bigger when I was littler. Ocarina of Time 4K, I gotta wait till the next system for that. That'd be awesome, but I don't think the Switch can handle that. Ninjala. No, I don't think I have. Then, like I went over that one row, that's the most likely row. The most unlikely thing on that row is the Wii. But I think we're going to see some Wii stuff, because we had the, what's it called? Those Wii and 3DS ports game. Like that game where you go and you take pictures, what's that called? That was announced. I can see the image of the person on the front screen with the white hair. That was a Wii game. We got that. So I think all of that stuff is, I think that's the most likely row. Then you can't see, let me scoot it over. Then we got Donkey Kong. That would be the dream. Like if I could have anything on this thing, Donkey Kong. Because it's been so long. Luigi's Mansion 5 DLC. Honestly, I could see a Luigi's Mansion game. Like, leave Luigi out of it, and you make a game, a Luigi's Mansion game, and it's just Luigi. I could see that. Wii port of Mad World. Oh. I wish that game, if it was more popular, I'd say so. But that would be, imagine that happens. If that happens, I don't know what I'd do, because you've talked about it so much. Then DLC for both Mario Wonder and Pikmin 4. One of those is likely. I don't know if both at the same time, but one of those I think is very likely. Then indie games. I'd like to see what indie games they have. They've had some good ones in the past. Then Luigi's Mansion. Because if we got 2, like they did with Pikmin 4, they gave us 1 and 2 before Pikmin 4. I think they want to give us 1. Somehow. I think that's a valid option now. Even though 2 is just right around the corner, I think it's going to be a surprise drop. Like, oh my goodness, today, available right now in the eShop, Luigi's Mansion 1 HD. That's my guess. That's going to be the shadow drop. It's either going to be Luigi's Mansion or it's going to be NSO stuff. Possibly Tomodachi Life, but I doubt it. In Rio, I remember those. I remember the Rio. It was pretty controversial here. Not sure what the international perspective was. It was controversial down in Brazil, I think he said. Interesting. I remember watching that one. That was like the last Olympics that I really paid attention to. I remember watching when they opened it. And they had those... Like, my favorite part about him is not the sports. It's just the countries coming and showing off their what is it, culture, I guess. I remember watching the traditional, like, dances and stuff they came and did. If I'm thinking of the right one. A Hidden Wave 3, I'd love that. I don't think so. They'd want to advertise it. I think they'd want to be like, oh my goodness, look at this. And shove it in our face all the time. If they were going to do it, I think they would have done it by now. If they're going to keep Splatoon active beyond its 2 years, yes. But if they're going to end it like they said, then no. So how much time is left? About... Let's go, let me pull up that interactive window again. It's weird how you have to do stuff in Streamlabs. Man, you should see the chat on the live stream. Let me see if I can make that pull up on there for just the time being. Like, that's what I want to avoid. I do not want that. It's not time yet. Here, let's see if I can show it. So if I drag that down, hang on. Drag that down. You can see how fast that is going. So people talk about Ace Attorney. Oh, Ace Attorney. We can go over Pyoro's predictions. Let me get those up here. Pyoro hasn't done much from this one. I think he's really wanting to make sure he keeps his track record 100%. 2D Zelda Remake. And this is not from his main source. Oh my goodness. That was 19 minutes ago. I think that's pretty much guaranteed. A 2D Zelda remake. What do you think it could be? Switch Sports. "2D Zelda remake." I think what is left? They put the Oracle of Seasons and Ages on the Nintendo Switch Online. They put what is it called? What's Link's Awakening? They already did that remake. There's already been a remake of A Link to the Past, pretty much, with A Link Between Worlds. Oh, maybe it's Spirit Tracks, or what's the other one? That's there with Spirit Tracks. Oh, Minish Cap. I bet you it's Minish Cap. A Minish Cap 2D Zelda remake. That would be cool. Welcome, Clownstar. Welcome to the stream. I'm excited too. Yeah, Pyoro, he's pretty consistent. Or Pyoro. I don't know how you say that. I think, what is that? Russian? What is Pyoro? Is it Japanese, just spelled in English? Yeah, he says, "Do you want me to say something that should be taken with a grain of salt? And then he says 2D Zelda remake, and that's not from my main source. So it might not be real. It's not a 100% guarantee. But I'd like to say that's pretty likely. And then he put out those emojis. That's like a boat, a city skyline, an island, and the Eiffel Tower. Or that's the Tokyo Tower. See, the Tokyo Tower makes me want to say Splatoon because the Eiffel Tower is such a big thing in there. But he says it's not a first-party Nintendo. Maybe it's a Splatoon spin-off. Interesting. Pull chat back up. The Oracle games, I know, I would think that too, because they did Link's Awakening already, and those are the next ones, but they just did add those, I feel like, to the NSO. I don't think they would add them and then release the remake. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, although I do think it's too expensive for the remake, depending on, especially for the content they added, I think they did a really good job making it look amazing. Like, the graphics on it are some of the highest I've seen. Because it's such a small game, they were able to really push the way it looks. They didn't have to worry about game performance. Tokyo Blur Mario Kart track, but it's the whole game. I could see... Well, wouldn't that be first party, though? It's gotta be, like... it's gotta be a... Like, made by Intelligent Systems, or those other little subsidiaries of Nintendo, at the most. So, unless... Is Mario Kart... Is that a first party, or is that one of those little smaller groups that they own? Phantom Hourglass, that's it. Thank you, Microwave. That's what I'm thinking it's going to be. Imagine they add the Wind Waker plus its sequels with Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. I would buy both of those. Diddy Kong Racing Remake. That's not bad. A different racing game. But if they did that, say they do a Diddy Kong remake, do I count that as a Donkey Kong game? Mario and Luigi Super Duper Star Saga. I would like a Mario and Luigi game. It's not going to be an original title. Like, if they get a Mario and Luigi, it's not a new one. It's going to be one of the old, but it's going to be redone. And I would hope they would do it like they did the Mario vs. Donkey Kong or Link's Awakening, where it's a complete remake. Not just like Luigi's Mansion 2 with enhanced graphics. Like, I'd want an overhauled look. Now, about 5 minutes. It's getting real. Let me refresh the page. Okay. Nintendo EPD, okay. Let me make sure this is playing. If you can't hear it, let me know. Hopefully I won't have any issues with making sure it's got volume. This is... Yeah. It's as forward as it goes. Are you okay with the size of it? Namco co-developed. Okay. Namco, that was the other name I was trying to figure out. Yeah, they have like different, I don't know, what is it? Is it developer groups? Is it little individual companies underneath their big head? I like a lot of the little subsidiary or whatever they're called companies kind of more than I do Nintendo themselves. Like, Intelligent Systems is one of the best. The people they have working for them are great. Very creative people. It is paused. I just noticed that. Why is it paused? I don't want it to be paused, please. Alright, I'm gonna leave that there. I like that, Pyoro didn't reveal stuff, like, 2 weeks ago. Like, he's doing it right now, so there's not, like, 100 people out there making, oh, Pyoro just leaked this videos. It's like, you just get to get the information and enjoy it for the direct. Like, if he was announcing it a few weeks ago, I'd have the pressure to make a video on it, and I've already made a few videos on Pyoro, and I don't think the prediction videos of those are all that fun. They're not bad. Blue Bus DLC. If we see a Blue Bus today, clap, clap, clap. Two second party studios. That's it. I was trying to think of the name of subsidiary. Second party. Think I could beat an X-rank battle in 4 minutes? I mean, how long is a Splatoon round? Unless you're playing one of those rounds that are like easy to speed up. Ohio DLC. What game could they add Ohio to if they wanted to? Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival Switch version, perhaps? Animal Crossing is one of those weird game franchises where it's like the odds are very low that we see anything, but they're never zero. Like, they're always like 10% or like 5%. Yeah, don't name names. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Well then no, you're not going to be able to do it lower than 4 minutes. If it's 5 minutes max, we've got 2 minutes to go. But I don't care if you play Splatoon during the direct. You can lurk all you want. Fortnite could have Ohio. Welcome, Caped. How is everybody doing? I don't think I've asked that yet. On a scale, give me your excitement level on a scale from 1 being the least excited to 10 being the absolute most excited. Yeah, clickbait. I mean, not just Nintendo YouTubers, just any YouTubers. Clickbait in general is just bad. Man, we are so close. 1 minute, pretty much. I wonder if they're gonna have the one more thing after the direct, like the ending, like the after credits scene. Your dog didn't bite you for 6 hours straight. Well, good job. You're finally getting it trained. 8 with low expectations. There's no room for excitement in you. Just woke up. 10.314. I thought that was the digits of pi. 3.141592. I'm awesome. Yeah, I'd say I'm probably 8 out of 10. I am 8 out of 10. I'm not a 10 out of 10 simply because Pyoro hasn't said much. And because the Switch 2 is just around the corner. That's keeping my expectations lower. Because I don't feel like they're going to want to announce anything huge. Oh, it started. I think. Did it? It's a little bit late. Okay, there it goes. It's live. Let me turn down the music. It's here. Here we go. Mario. Princess Peach. Is this Mario and Luigi? This looks like Mario and Luigi. This looks like a Mario and Luigi game. Is it a remake? Looks like an original Mario and Luigi. My goodness. Wow, a new one. Clap, clap, clap. That is amazing. I'm very happy to put that star there. This looks fantastic. They kept the way they designed them, but they're not like modernized Mario. They look like the RPG Marios. It reminds me of the Mario Sparks of Hope to some extent, not entirely. It's back. I was wrong. I've never been more happy to be wrong, though. So we've got all 3 RPGs now. We've got Mario RPG, Paper, and Luigi. Mario and Luigi. Yeah, I'd say. So first announcement, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 first announcement. This is crazy. I know. Like, if this is the first thing that they're showing, what else do they have? Brothership. That's a new game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Hello.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
He's gonna be our guide.
That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years. Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Wow.
Please look forward to a seafaring adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands, as well as evolved Bros moves with Mario and Luigi.
Yeah,
Okay,
that looks awesome.
let's see the first batch of headlines.
All right, here comes the indie games and smaller little
Bring
announcements.
the championships home or on the go.
Yep, the NES Championship
The
editions.
thrill of the Nintendo World Championships is heading to the Nintendo Switch system.
That was
Take on
on
over
the other
150
bingo
speedrunning
card.
challenges from
I believe I
across
replaced
13
it with the
NES
Mario
games.
movie.
From lightning fast beats to
But this was already
action-packed
announced, I'm pretty
battles.
sure. Yeah, Brothership, that's a pretty good title, though.
Familiarize
Because
yourself with
it's
each
supposed, he said,
challenge and
a
perfect your
seafaring
timing.
game, like the
Then
ocean,
give it
so
your
it's like
best
ship,
shot
like
and
a boat,
aim for the top of the
like a
online
brother boat,
leaderboards.
brothership.
You can also try more
I love that play
difficult
on words.
legend challenges. Like completing Super Mario Brothers in one go using warp pipes. Stuck on a legend challenge? Check out classified information for handy tips and tricks to help you improve. Put your skills to the test in survival mode, where you'll race against ghost data of players worldwide. After each round, half of the players will be eliminated.
I think
You've
I
only
think that's
got one
neat looking.
shot to survive. Will you be the last one standing?
I don't think I'm gonna get that game.
Nintendo World Championships NES Edition
Championship.
launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th. Pre-orders for the digital version are available now on Nintendo eShop. A deluxe set containing a physical version of the
Wow.
game and other bonus items.
Look,
is
it has the
also
NES
available
cartridge
for
game.
pre-order. The final battle of Fairy Tail is about to begin.
Hey, look, he said your name, Happy. Let's go, Happy.
Relive the climactic Alvarez Empire arc from the hit anime Fairy Tail in this action RPG. Set in the vast kingdom of Fiore, Team Natsu prepares
Yeah,
to
this
finish
is-
their fight.
Pretty expected game.
Engage in real-time battles and unleash powerful attacks that fuse different kinds of magic based on who's in your party.
Different kinds of magic.
Work together with your teammates to take down powerful enemies.
So is it online or is it local multiplayer?
Fairy Tail 2 launches on Nintendo Switch this winter.
So like a year from now.
Embark on a multi-dimensional journey. From Final Fantasy series creator Hironobu
Me not
Sakaguchi
happy.
and composer Nobuo Uematsu comes the turn-based RPG
That looks like a stop
Fantasia.
motion.
The world is slowly being robbed
movie.
of its civilization. To restore his memories, Leo must confront an evil entity threatening all mankind.
Doesn't every video game character have to confront an evil entity?
Skills are the ticket to winning battles.
Like, evil entity is such a
Adjust a
generic
skill's
term to
trajectory
use.
target multiple enemies
Like
at once.
Bowser, he's an evil entity. Lord Crump
You can
is an
also
evil
send
entity.
enemies you've encountered to a separate dimension and fight them later.
Ganondorf is an evil
The
entity.
more enemies there are, the more you can wipe out in one shot.
I like the art. I like the stop motion style. I do.
Now,
Goat Simulator 3.
world together.
Fantasian Neo Dimension launches on
Neo.
Nintendo Switch this holiday. Another sport is coming to Spoko Square.
Wow, you were right. I did not see this coming at all.
Basketball is being added as a free update to the Nintendo Switch
Basketball.
sports game. Dribble, pass, and shoot
You're an evil entity.
in 2-on-2 matches using motion controls.
Wow, that actually looks cool.
Try out 3-point challenge solo.
I
and
still
score
wish
as
they used
many
Mii's
baskets as
instead
you
of
can
whatever
within
those
the
things are
time
called.
Up to 4 players can also compete in 5-streak battle. Besides
Yeah.
local play, you can team up with players worldwide. in
Happy Antenna
2-on-2
was right.
Online matches.
I didn't believe it. I need to have an
This
apology
free update for
animation.
Nintendo Switch Sports dunks its way onto
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch this
Thank
summer.
you. All right, what is this? Is it going to be interesting, or is it going to be a generic fighting game? Nintendo Switch Sports, the more they add to it, the more likely it is that I'm going to buy it. You know more about Nintendo than me. Okay, so it's like a 2D platformer. It's like a Metroidvania. I like the art style. I always like it when it looks like drawn. So it's kind of like a Celeste. I've never played that game, but I know its moveset. Yeah, relive the Wii Sports. The Wii Sports, Mio. Wii Sports was unbelievably good.
It's an array of cartoon classics.
An array of cartoon classics. Probably Looney Tunes,
Leap
my
into
guess.
a new update
No.
for Disney Illusion Island.
Disney Illusion.
Monoth's greatest detective is solving a mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help.
I heard people were pretty
Brand new
disappointed
adventure,
with this game.
Mystery in Monoth. Uncover hints and evidence scattered throughout the world. Then use the dashboard to crack each case. What big secret lies at the end? Start sleuthing because this free update launches on
Free
Nintendo
update.
Switch later today.
Like for a platformer, a 2D platformer to do good.
Island adventures await.
Oh, it's Hello Kitty. Sanrio.
Customize your character.
For a 2D platformer to do good,
Then befriend Hello Kitty, Karomi.
You have
and
to have
other
a
familiar
unique
faces
moveset.
in this open world
that's
adventure.
the biggest requirement.
Team
You have
up
to
with
have a
your new
moveset that
pals to
is
solve mysteries and
enjoyable,
restore
but it's
Friendship
different.
Island when
Like, if it
Hello
just feels
Kitty
like a
Island
different
Adventure
2D platformer,
launches as
or they're
a
gonna
time
wanna play that
console
platform.
exclusive
Like
on the
if-
Nintendo Switch
Like if the
system
moveset is
next
similar to
year.
Mario, why would I play that game? I just can play Mario. So you have to have a moveset that is
Let's
unique to
get
you.
loony in this
There's
wacky
Looney Tunes.
sports game. Play as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck.
So which basketball
Porky
looks
Pig,
more fun?
And more across 4
Daffy Duck
arcade
basketball or
style
Switch Sports basketball?
Unleash the full power of Acme across iconic levels.
Bye-bye,
and up to
kitty, get
4
outta
player
here.
Local co-op. But watch
Yeah, Mario
out
and Luigi.
for
Well, they do
falling
that. They
F-bills.
show you something
Looney
crazy,
Tunes Wacky
like
World of
Mario
Sports
Mario
crashes
and
onto
Luigi
Nintendo
Brothership,
Switch this
and then they
fall.
show you a bunch of stuff like this and let you just
That's all, folks.
process it.
Let's see if game on.
He was supposed to say that's it,
Emergency
folks.
meeting. New
Among Us,
crewmate
that's something
and
else
imposter roles are
that
being
Boo
added
Buster
to
had
Among
predicted.
Us. Alert
And I
others
took it
when
off.
eliminated as a noisemaker. plant tracking
So Boo
devices
Buster's
on
got
others as a tracker,
3 on me.
or turn invisible while taking out players as a phantom. Suss things out when this free update for Among Us
Oh, he said
sneaks
sus.
onto Nintendo Switch later
What's
today.
crazy is the company has taken that and they're using it in marketing now.
A monster
Like, that
army is
word did
at
not
your
exist before that
command.
game. But they have accepted it.
This is Felicidad, a realm of monsters. Those who command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital role in the land's civilization. 10
So
of
Pokemon,
Farmagia
but not.
must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious
He must
reign of
rise
the
against an
underworld.
evil entity.
Raise monsters and lead them into the fight against the Magus' army.
Yes, I did not
Plant
think
seeds.
Porky Pig sounded all that
Then
good. He sounded pretty lame.
And harvest them to make your buddies come to life.
Yes, Caped, I thank you for
They
sticking
can
here with
then
me.
be trained for
Here at the
battle.
Renaissance, we understand you have a lot of choices on who you can watch stream, and so we want to take that
Commands to your
time to thank
monsters
you for
and
choosing us.
exploit enemy weaknesses in action-packed
I should make that
combat.
an official little clip. Like the beginning or the end of the stream.
Merge
I should
all
make
the
like a little
battle buddies in your
airline, like,
party to call forth a giant fusion summon.
Like I'm
and
speaking
wreak
through the
havoc
speaker
on your
system.
foes.
Yeah, basically just like a Pokemon, but different.
Join the rebellion to stop the
I've never
Magus
played Monster
in
Hunter. I think I've
Farmagia,
seen them.
Launching on Nintendo Switch November 1st.
Farm Mag. So is that a farming sim? Do we count that as a farming sim? It didn't look like a Donkey Kong. What is this?
Donkey Kong Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system.
That's a Wii
is
game, too.
barreling onto Nintendo Switch in HD.
In
The villainous
HD.
Tiki Tak tribe has hypnotized the local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's
This is
precious
awesome.
banana
This is
horde.
the one I've wanted.
Obstacles in the way? Just stomp them
I give off deja vu vibes. No,
and roll on through.
I give off
Each level
deja
is
vu
filled with
vibes.
hijinks, but
No.
they're no match for these top bananas
I give off deja vu
from
vibes.
manic minecarts
No,
to high
I
flying
give off
rocket
deja
bears,
vu vibes. No,
and even hitching a ride on Rambi.
this is awesome. Donkey Kong
There
Country.
are plenty of transportation methods available. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy
You can
for
do
two-player
multiplayer.
local
Oh,
co-op.
thank goodness.
80
I'm gonna be
of
getting
Kingdom
that.
levels are in store, including the additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version.
The 3DS version levels.
Donkey Kong Country Returns HD.
Wow.
Swings onto the
I
Nintendo
predicted that
Switch
a few
system
videos ago,
January
didn't I?
16th.
I predicted Donkey Kong Country returns.
One of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's jungle escapades returns in HD.
That's funny.
Plenty of wild actions and antics are in store with these Kongs. Next, please take a look at this.
All right, this is something big. If he snaps, if he does that, it's big. So whatever this is, it gives me Zelda, but it's probably what's the RPG? What's the one that's on the 3DS? I cannot think of its name. Why can I not think of its name? No, it's not that.
Journey with allies to face the
Well, this isn't
Archfiend
something big. He snapped for no reason.
on an epic adventure.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country Returns, that is a great game. We're only 14 minutes in. We've already got Mario and Luigi and Donkey Kong.
Perplexing challenges. And
a Wii title.
formidable monsters await. An iconic
I've never seen Dragon
RPG
Quest. Is this a big
remade in
game?
HD 2D.
It looks nice. I like the art style.
Forge your own path.
Yeah, but still, why did he
The
snap his
legacy
fingers?
Begins.
I will play it on stream, the Donkey Kong, definitely. That'd be fun. If I do it, I have to do some sort of a challenge for
Dragon
it, though.
Quest 3 HD 2D remake.
In Japan, Dragon Quest has its own
Come
holiday.
to
Okay,
Nintendo
so that's why he
Switch,
snapped.
November 14th.
The people in Japan are going crazy right now. Why is it moving? Playing horns. Like, I don't understand what the big deal about that was, but I guarantee you people are going crazy somewhere. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD Remake. Okay, so I can play all games now. That's nice. Yeah, not disappointed so far. Woke up 5 minutes ago.
こんにちは、堀井裕二です。
What is that little thing called? I know what
ド
it,
ラゴ
I've
ン
seen
クエ
it
スト
before.
3の映像、いかがでしたか？ようやく発売日を発表できて、僕も嬉しく思います。そして今日、サプライズで発表したドラゴンクエスト1 &2 も
HD 2D
HD2D で
treatment.
読み上げる
Wow.
ことが決定しました。時系列としては3が物語の始まりと
Dragon
なっており、
Quest?
3、1、2
I'm gonna have to look into these games then if they're that popular. Welcome, Glitchan.
ロト3部作となる3と
He looks like a
1
guy who would make a Dragon
どちらも
Quest
ぜひ
game.
楽しんでもらえたら嬉しいです。どうも堀井裕二でした。
Slime, just slime? Okay. I feel like it had a better, I feel like it had a different name.
We hope you're excited to play the entire Erdrick trilogy, now in
Yeah, you've guessed one thing
HD2D.
correctly.
Let's continue with more headlines.
Funko
Let's
Pop
have
game?
some fun.
Really?
Co.
Really?
Say hello to Jaws? Wait, He-Man?
10
Great
games.
Scott! Is that Marty McFly?
Funko
The
Fusion.
world of Funko is coming to life in this action-adventure mashup for the ages. Play with more than 60 characters
Well, that's
as you explore
great.
locations based on over 20 iconic movies, TV shows, and more. Use special skills and crafted gadgets to explore epic worlds, each with their own
Dragon Quest
unique
11.
puzzles, hidden areas, and familiar foes. Dinosaurs from Jurassic World and Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. They're certainly not toying around. Unbox the universe.
Yeah, I figured it was the creator, I just didn't know
Funko
his name.
Fusion pops onto Nintendo Switch.
I've never been
September
a fan
13th.
of Funko Pops. Like, they're huge with collectors and stuff. I don't care
We've
about
got
them.
a
I don't know.
smorgasbord of spooky, silly,
That
and
lag was in the
strategic
game.
games.
Spooky, silly strategies. Here's Luigi's Mansion
Ready
2.
for an adventure of ghoulish proportions?
Yes, I am.
Summon your courage
Hello?
and explore multiple mansions.
I love
filled
Luigi's
with
Mansion
goofy
music.
Ghosts, tricky traps, and other supernatural shenanigans. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th. Pre-orders
June
are available
27th,
now
that's
on
in
Nintendo eShop.
9
Meet the
days.
quirky little Dempa Man.
Dempa
Find 'em,
Man?
catch 'em, and lead 'em on a joyful RPG adventure.
Like Pikmin?
Explore dungeons and battle monsters. Customize
I removed
all
the one
sorts
from
of
Donkey Kong.
outfits.
Oops.
Decorate your island however
I may
you'd
have to
like.
pull out more stars.
And more.
And I will
Plus, up to
gladly
4
do so.
Players in local co-op can team up to catch special Dempa Man. The new Dempa Man is free to play and
Sorry, I hit
launches
the
as a
mic.
timed exclusive on Nintendo
Yeah, they always looked
Switch
ugly to me,
July
a little bit.
22nd.
The piano, I love Luigi's Mansion music.
Strategize away
The piano
in
is
this
great.
tower defense installment of the Metal Slug series.
Metal Slug.
Take control
What's
of your
worse than a
forces
normal
and
slug?
pulverize
A
enemy
metal
strongholds.
slug.
Choose from over 300 units with different abilities. And build
I think
out your
300
decks to
units is a
win
little too
tactical
much.
tussles. You can
I think
also
I'd be a
slug
little
it out with
overwhelmed
other players in online
with
battles.
300 different units.
Metal Slug Attack
Like, if they're all
Reloaded
evenly
storms
balanced,
onto
that's
the
too many.
Nintendo Switch
But more
system
than likely,
later today.
3 of them are the only ones you want to use.
Embark on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel to the gothic roguelike RPG.
The Darkest Dungeon 2.
Board your stagecoach and set off across a decaying landscape to prevent an apocalypse.
Well, that's the
Fight
setup.
off nightmarish fiends in turn-based combat. And upgrade your abilities after each deadly run. Darkest Dungeon 2 launches on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, Donkey
July
Kong,
15th.
especially that
Pre-orders
specific Donkey
begin
Kong.
later today on Nintendo eShop.
Like, I was expecting if they would do a Donkey Kong port, it would be like 64 or something.
More classic
Oh.
titles are on the way.
To the expansion pack, let's see. 4 swords.
Play Link's classic 16-bit adventure and team up online to explore randomized dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords.
Neat. Zero Mission.
Experience the remake of Samus's first adventure.
I've
in
wanted to get
Metroid
this
Zero
game.
Mission. Plus, coming to the new Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online Mature 17 Plus collection of games.
This is weird.
Brave the dangerous lost land to stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok, Dinosaur Hunter.
This is very weird.
And infiltrate a corporation to end their alien conspiracy in
I don't know why this
Perfect
style
Dark.
of video
Now
game,
with
the way
online
this looks,
multiplayer.
is like the liminal
All
space.
4 games will be available for Nintendo
Yeah, why
Switch
mature?
Online Plus expansion pack members.
Nothing about
later
that seemed like it
today.
needed to be like crazy.
Set sail to save the
So
day.
this is this direct theme. I got the direct theme. There's always a theme.
This is
This one is
Verona,
boats.
A young woman with the ability to communicate.
When we go
with
back through it,
phantoms.
you're gonna see just how many boats there's been.
I will take all of this girl.
Join her on a journey to save her friend Ash.
Would I happen to be a new Nintendo fan?
In this new installment, of the
I'm not
Phantom Brave
old
series.
with like Nintendo. I mean, I owned a Wii. That was the
Take
first
on
one I owned, but
tactical turn-based
the first
battles,
console I played was the
where you
PS2. So
combine the phantoms you
Oh, Mark
befriended
NSO
with
on bingo.
objects in various
I'm gonna
ways.
whoops, we'll move the wrong thing.
Combine
I am gonna have to
phantoms
pull
with
out more
certain
stars,
objects to maneuver
but like
them.
I said, I will gladly do so. Let's go ahead. Let me pull one out.
Combine with a cannon
While
to
nothing,
attack a
while
large
nothing
area.
interesting is on screen.
A fan to blow enemies around. Or combine with Marona
I just
herself for
I just
show-stopping
brutally
abilities
insulted that
can
game.
turn the
Nothing
tide of
interesting
battle.
on screen.
Phantom Brave,
I'll add 2
the
more.
Lost Hero.
If I get to add
launches
these
on
stars,
Nintendo
I will be
Switch
so happy.
Next year. This one's
Capcom.
gonna take you for a ride.
I know Capcom.
7 arcade games featuring Marvel and Capcom characters.
You've never
are
owned a
fighting their
PlayStation
way
or
onto Nintendo
Xbox
Switch
before?
as one
I don't right
collection.
now.
Clash,
Only Nintendo,
X-Men
me too,
versus
pretty
Street
much.
Fighter. Duke it out in Marvel vs. Capcom 2: New Age of Heroes.
I mean, so far we've got the most unexpected
Take
ones,
down
like
the
Donkey
Kingpin,
Kong and Mario and
beat 'em up
Luigi.
side-scroller the Punisher,
Like those
and
two were like
more.
the most unexpected, in my opinion. But we got those. So I think
Hit up
Mario
training
Party
mode
is
to
even
polish
more
your
likely
fighting
now.
skills and combos. Select online mode to challenge
But
rivals
I can go
around the
ahead. We're
world.
not going to be getting Metroid Prime 4. I don't think they will since they added the Zero Mission.
Or play co-op in the Punisher.
Maybe. I'm not
You can
sure.
also cross over
I feel
to
like
the
that's a
museum
little-
to view artwork.
Because of what
or
Metroid is,
listen
I
to
feel like
music
that's a
from
little
each
too much.
game.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
This year, at some undisclosed time. Okay, what's this? What's this? What's this? Mario Party! There you
The
go!
latest game in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get
Like
ready
islands
to
and
jump
boats.
into the
That's the
biggest
theme of
selection
this direct.
Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Jamboree! Look at that!
First, let's see
You
some
got
of
to
the new
Mario
boards
Party.
where
We
you
got
compete
it.
to collect the
Please,
most stars.
have a lot of multiplayer. Have a large online
Take the
multiplayer,
escalators
please.
to travel between floors in Rainbow Galleria. Use in-game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale. But act fast.
I did not play Splatoon last night.
Ride
My
around
stream
and
just
stay
took
on
over.
track in Roll'em Raceway.
It did that on
The
its
new
own.
Turbo Dice item. You can move up to 40 spaces with a lucky roll.
They brought back cars.
Here on Goomba Lagoon, the ebb and flow of the tide can change your path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top.
This looks
Along
really
with
fun.
5 new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games make their return.
Mario Party 1 and 2
Some
maps.
games are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of wits, and more. And some are controlled by gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con controllers.
Oh, motion controls.
With over 110 mini-games,
I like motion controls in party games. When it's a game like Breath of the Wild, no, I don't
Also,
like motion controls. Unless you're aiming the
20
bow.
players can go head-to-head online in the Coupathlon mode.
Like they keep adding
Compete
different
against
stuff to
your
this. The
rivals
new
and
mode, the
aim
new
for first
mode.
place. Try your best to come out on top. Wait, there are even more new modes?
Yeah.
The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway when the Super Mario Party Jamboree game launches on the Nintendo
When the
Switch
Super
system
Mario Party
October
Jamboree
17th.
game. Why can't they just say when Super Mario Super Mario
That
Jamboree?
was the latest installment in the Mario Party series, Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Look,
with
Colton.
new boards,
Look, everyone. All we
minigames,
need is Pokemon.
Player online gameplay
Pikmin.
and more. Get ready for the
we
biggest
got a
Mario
row.
Party in series
Or we need
history.
Mickey Paint and Wind Waker or Twilight
And
Princess.
now, please take a look at this.
Is this the Link? This is Link. This is Zelda Remake. I get to put the star because I was going to count that as remake, and it is like a Link's Oracle of Seasons or Ages. It's the Link's Awakening like style. So it's one of those. How do I unlock Donkey Kong? How is that possible? Man, this looks neat. Is it a new game or is it a remake? I fixed it. I fixed the Donkey Kong star. This looks like a new one. Like it's like a Link's Awakening spin-off. Because I don't think you played as Zelda before. It's like a 2D Zelda game, but you're actually Echoes of Wisdom. This is a new 2D Zelda. And you play as Zelda.
Hello, everyone.
Hello!
I'm Eiji Aonuma,
I know
producer
that.
of the Legend of Zelda series.
I knew that too.
What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Wow.
This time around, Link has vanished. Now, it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist role.
This is what people have been
You
asking
might
for.
be thinking, will
A
Zelda
Zelda
fight with a
game.
sword then? Here, we wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions.
Yeah, just
seen in
Garf and
past
Bubber.
Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective. To explain more, please take a look at this video.
This is awesome.
Stolen away. Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link. Now
So the Link
alone,
Awakening style
Zelda meets the fairy
from
Tri,
this point forward is how 2D
receives a
Zeldas are going to
mysterious
look.
staff called the Tri-Rod and sets off on a
Pyoro,
journey
he
across
posted about
Hyrule
this.
to save her kingdom.
This is
By
awesome.
waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like.
This is my
Even if
favorite
there's a
announcement thus
wall
far.
blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables
Mario
to
and
get a
Luigi's
leg
good.
up. Just like that.
But
You
this,
can create wooden boxes,
this is epic.
old beds, and unusual things like water blocks.
Water
How you
blocks.
use them separately or together is entirely up to you.
This game looks like it has a
Learn and
neat
create
mechanic,
echoes of
a
things you
fun
find
mechanic.
while exploring
It's a
Hyrule.
2D Zelda game.
You might be
with the-
surprised at what you discover.
Man, this looks fun.
Even battles will look different.
Donkey
You
Kong
could
still.
pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters. After doing so, they'll fight by your side. Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation.
I love this. It's a game.
Wisdom
It has
is
one
key,
simple
after
mechanic.
all.
You copy items. But out of that one simple mechanic, you can get so many different things from it. Man, the graphics look good in this game. It's like little miniature. I love it.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now
The Deku Tree.
in Zelda's hands.
How was that?
Yeah, that was good.
I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To
Clap,
be
clap,
honest,
clap.
I haven't counted them all yet.
Man.
How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different.
So they've
Legend of
done
Zelda:
a
Echoes
Breath of the
Wisdom
Wild 2D
launches
Zelda,
September
basically.
26th.
Every player's
A
experience is
Nintendo
different,
Switch
but it's not
Lite
like an
system
open world game.
inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will also be available at launch.
That is
We
neat.
hope you're looking forward to playing as Zelda in this new
Wish they had
adventure.
done that years ago.
Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
So we have Eiji Aonuma. I wonder
you,
if
Mr.
Shigeru
Aonuma.
Miyamoto is going to make an appearance.
Please look forward to the newest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
Let loose and party on.
Oh, what's it called? Just Dance, like 2025. Yeah, so far, this is one of my least favorite announcements.
I'ma do me, I'm gonna dye my hair. I don't care, the world is mine, you better listen up. You don't wanna waste my time.
See, this is where I wish I had a
We
boo
taking over.
icon. I don't know, do people like, does everyone in chat, what do you feel about Just Dance games? Hello, Frosty. You missed a lot. You missed Donkey Kong. You missed a Wii game. You missed a new Mario and Luigi. You missed a 2D Zelda. You missed Mario, Luigi's Mansion 2. You missed some NSO titles. And you missed a huge Mario Party game. Like, humongous. That should be about it. Of the stuff on the bingo. There was some stuff that I didn't have on bingo that was announced too. Like Switch Ports DLC.
A new LEGO adventure is on the horizon.
Fortnite Lego something.
It's the world of Horizon in LEGO form.
So it's just, no, it's just a
Join
normal
Machine
Lego
Hunter
game.
Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil.
You
Journey through
gotta
lush
save the world
landscapes.
from a evil
Dive
entity.
deep into the cauldrons. Climb up onto tall necks and traverse other locations inspired by the original game. But be careful. Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere.
No, I wouldn't say that yet, Mr.
Use an array of
Dr.
gadgets like blast boots and
Pladrasky.
gravity
I wouldn't
bombs
say
to
that
hunt 'em
yet.
down.
The Direct still
From
has
the nimble watchers to mighty
10
sawtooths.
minutes. Yeah, you'll have to
You might
rewatch
even
it,
come
Frosty.
across
This
the
has been one of
fearsome
the
Thunderjaw.
craziest Directs.
As you progress, you can help
But look, all we
Aloy
need is
rebuild her
Mickey
home
Epic Paint. And I'm gonna get a bingo.
Customize her appearance with lots of outfits.
Or Pokemon and Pikmin.
Oh, and you don't
And
have
Pokemon
to
is
explore
pretty
this
much
vast
guaranteed as well.
wilderness Alone. Team up with familiar faces
Fortnite,
from the world of
Roblox.
Horizon in two-player local or online co-op. LEGO Horizon Adventures launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Yeah, wasted.
A
They
strange
wasted it with.
journey
I guess you
begins.
mean the Just Dance. So this is on Switch. I didn't think this was coming to Switch. I remember when this was really big. It does look a little less on Switch, though. I will admit that.
Experience a decaying cyber city through the eyes of a cat separated from their family and friends. Explore alongside a drone known as B-12 to find your way home.
They really had to lower the graphics on this.
Carefully climb to the highest heights. Create new
What happens
paths
if I
for
hit
yourself,
bingo?
and stealthily squeeze into tight spaces. Think like
I
a
didn't
cat
actually think
to
we'd get
make
that
your
far, to
way
be
through the
honest. I didn't
city.
plan on anything.
Careful though. Not everyone is excited to have you slinking around.
Yeah, this should have been on it years ago. But they had, I guess they took them a long time to go through and
Keep exploring to
and
venture
change the
into more
game
areas
where it
of this
works
unfamiliar world
on the
and
Switch.
make your way back to
'Cause
safety.
isn't this like a PS5 game?
Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, this isn't gonna
holiday.
work. But yeah, back when it was popular, yeah, it would have done great.
Welcome home, Hobbit.
There's the Lord of the Rings game, like
if
the
you've ever wanted to live like a hobbit from the Lord of
Animal
the Rings,
Crossing Lord of the Rings
now,
game.
A leisurely existence, nestled away in an idyllic, quiet corner of Middle-earth,
I
can
like
be yours.
I like Lord of the Rings. I don't
Customize your
think
appearance,
Animal Crossing was the
decorate
right
your
game
home,
to make a game
and
based
settle
off
into
of it.
life in the Shire. As a
I feel like
newcomer
a
to the
Zelda
little
Lord of the
haven
Rings game would have
Bywater,
been better.
You'll befriend your neighbors, work together to solve problems, and even
Yeah,
share a meal
that just makes Switch 2
or
all the more
3.
important.
Explore, garden, fish, forage, and cook. The best way to build a Hobbit community is by hosting a dinner party with your
The Remains of
homemade
Edith
dishes.
Finch. I don't think I've seen
Plus,
that.
you can trade with your neighbors
You
for
said it's a really
unique
good game, though?
decorations or special ingredients for even tastier meals. Friendly hobbits and familiar faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Oh, did Tolkien know what his book was going to become a
Investigate,
game?
Interrogate, checkmate.
Ace Attorney.
2 Ace Attorney spin-off games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased.
The only
outside
reason
of
I know
Japan,
what
are
Ace Attorney
coming to
is
Nintendo
because of
Switch
Professor
as
Layton.
one collection.
Yeah, no farm sim
As the
yet.
prolific prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, take the case out of the courtroom and investigate crime scenes.
I don't really care about the
Gather
Shire game.
information by
It's
interviewing
okay.
people and inspecting evidence. Then use the power of logic to solve challenging cases. Enjoy all new hand-drawn character visuals from the original series character designer, or swap to the original sprites for a more classic look. Take a break from your investigation to explore the gallery, where you'll find character art, music,
You just stood up and
including
everything was
orchestral
asleep.
arrangements, and more. Past and present collide as you uncover the truth
And my body didn't know it was in
at any
pain.
cost. Ace
My
Attorney
eyes are getting
Investigation
sore from
Collection
rolling them so
launches on
much.
Nintendo Switch
There are a
September
lot of
6th.
boring announcements.
Pre-orders begin
Ace
later
Attorney
today
isn't a
on
horrible
Nintendo
game collection.
eShop.
I've never played the games, but I know what it is because of Professor Layton.
昨日と変わらない普通の一日いつもの街
The same town with the same people.
毎日
Just a Monday. Well, what was that? Man, this looks so... It looks weird and boring at the same time.
After a devastating attack by unknown assailants,
They got attacked by Fall
Takumi's
Guys.
life gets
The
turned
Fall Guys
upside
took
down.
over their city.
A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears. While Takumi manages to get out of harm's way, he's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students. Their
VTubers.
mission is to defend the school
Yeah.
from hostile student enemies.
That's something I
for
will never do.
100 days. An academy
I think it's a
shrouded in
creative idea,
secrecy,
having like an animated version of yourself.
and the
It's just
unavoidable
not,
loss of
I don't know,
allies.
it's just not my
Can
style.
Takumi survive this 100-day trial, colored by extreme and despair, and
No,
return
don't,
to his
yeah,
normal life?
don't judge a book by
The
its cover, but
creators
yeah.
of Danganronpa present the 100-line
There will
Last
be,
Defense
the last
Academy,
announcement is
launching
usually
on
the
Nintendo
most
Switch
exciting.
early next year.
So you'll probably get to see something Frosty. He has to fight some
Embark
evil
on a
entity. Yep.
saga spanning generations.
Fall Guys x Donkey Kong.
A full remake of Romancing Saga 2 is marching on to Nintendo Switch.
I've never heard of Danger and however you say that.
Rule and expand the Empire of Varen.
Hey, this
across
looks like
multiple
identical to the
generations,
previous
while challenging
games.
The legendary
A lot of
7
them.
heroes who have turned to darkness. In combat, use returning Saga features like glimmers to learn skills,
Saga.
and formations to enhance
Is
abilities.
it supposed to be Saga or...
Turn-based
No, it's not
battles
Sega.
have
That's-
also evolved
that's
into
spelled with an
timeline
E.
battles, where the action
We
order
reached the
is
40-minute
key.
mark. So any minute now, it's going to be the
Features like
end.
United Attack can also help with strategy.
Come on,
How
Mickey
would you
Paint, come
expand
on.
your empire?
An IRL
And in
thing,
which order
a
will you
GameCube,
fight the
Mickey
7
Paint,
heroes? Every
or
decision you
Pokemon
make
and
will dramatically
a
alter the
Pikmin.
course of the story. Safeguard your
Yeah, I hope a
empire's future
Splatoon something.
and protect your legacy from peril. Otherwise,
I think I'd
the
rather
vengeful
have
7
Pokemon and
heroes
Zelda.
may
I mean,
emerge
Pokemon and Pikmin.
victorious.
because I want Pikmin. But I would still take the GameCube
Romancing
thing, whatever
Saga
that ends up
2,
being.
Revenge of the Seven launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
We hope you're excited to experience the full remake of Romancing Saga 2.
Not really.
That's almost everything for today's
SNES
Nintendo
RPG.
Direct.
Well, that's pretty exciting. Then. If it's an SNES.
Next will be our last announcement.
Alright, here it is. The
Let's
big one.
take a look.
Whatever this is, it's going to be huge. Is this Metroid Prime 4? It's Metroid Prime 4. This is Metroid Prime 4. It's gotta be. It's a Metroid wait, not that. It's a Metroid something. Is it a 2D or is it 3D? If it's 3D, it's 4. Or it's a remake of 1 and 2. Any of that I'm satisfied with. This looks like 4. This doesn't look like 1 or 2. I mean 3 or 2. This has got to be 4. It's alive, it's here. So this is going to be like a cross-gen type. It's going to be on the Switch, but it's going to release the same day it releases is the day. Man. Metroid Prime 4. Look, the logo is weird. It's different looking. Beyond. Metroid Prime 4. Beyond. I can't believe it. That is crazy. All these years. Well, it'll be across gen. It'll be on Switch and the next system. 2025, next year. Man, I'm excited for that one. Wow.
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about this title.
After a very long time, indeed.
Release is planned for 2025, so please wait a little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus Aran's new adventure.
If they waited this long, it better be the greatest Metroid yet.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Alright then. Let me make sure it doesn't play some random video. Alright, let's go back. Whoa, what would you rate that Direct? Let me turn the music back on. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate that experience? I think I would rate it. I rated it a 9. The only reason it's not a 10 is because I would have liked to have had a bingo. Yeah, W ending for sure. It's finally real. We can stop waiting for it. It's finally real. Yeah, no Splatoon stuff. Yeah, Mario and Luigi, so I want to go back through. I want to just show you how many boats there were. Let me pull up the interactive browser again. There were a lot of boats, I felt like. Oh, it's not gonna show me until... It's not wanting to load. We'll give it a minute to finish, and then... I don't think it's over yet, so we'll wait. No, it ended 27 seconds ago. Twin Tails is a 5 out of 10. For some reason, it's not wanting to work right. What was that? Okay, just the next video. Well, okay, there we go. Oh, that's just the waiting. Oh, I was so confused. I was like, why isn't it working? It's just where it waited. Okay. So here's the Mario and Luigi game again. It's called Brothership. Let me turn the music down a little bit. And the reason it's called Brothership is because it's about a boat. Let me see if I can skip. It's hard to skip, but just a tiny bit. But right here, you'll see boats. And that's why it's called... Yeah, we'll see you, Vic. Thanks for hanging out. So there's a boat here, if I'm correct. I guess not. Well, I think they talk about it right here. He talks about it like a sailing game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, the third-party games. Like Just
That was the
Dance,
first new
Stray,
entry in the
Among Us,
Mario and Luigi
all
series
those
in almost 9 years.
Fight an Evil Entity
Mario and
games.
Luigi Brothership.
I would rather them have not been
Please
there,
look
but
forward to a seafaring adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands.
see, seafaring
as well
adventure
as
across mysterious
evolved
islands.
Bros moves with Mario.
So there's the NES edition, the Fight Evil Entity game, another Fight Evil Entity game. I'm pretty sure both of those, one of those had something to do with boats. Switch Sports. There's the RPG, not the 2D platformer. Yeah, we don't need another Just Dance. I don't think I've ever played one of those games, to be completely honest with you. I've never played one. Those weird basketball cartoon character games. The Donkey Kong Returns, that was cool. So the only new titles announced was the Zelda 2D remake and Metroid Prime 4. Like for Nintendo stuff. Oh, and the Mario and Luigi, sorry. So we got Mario, Zelda, and Metroid. And the Mario Party, that was new. So we had some new stuff. I was curious how much of the game was consistent of just remakes. It's really not that much. A lot of the announcements that were big were original titles. I wish we had seen some of the the Professor Layton New World of Steam. But yeah. Let me close this. So we did not get a bingo, sadly. No Pikmin or Mario Wonder DLC. Though both of those not getting DLC makes me mad. But the fact that we didn't get a farming sim is crazy. 3% of the world cares. Just 3% of the world. Oh, let me show you that, Frosty. They announced the most, like, out of everything I would have predicted for Zelda, they did the most unexpected thing. Let's watch this again. They should have named it The Legend of Link, because you play as Zelda and not Link. See, I thought this was a 3% of the world is a lot. Yeah, I guess it would be. I thought this was a remake of what was it? Oracles of Seasons or Ages, but it's not. It's just an original 2D Zelda. You're getting Donkey Kong Returns a third time. The only other time you've ever been able to play as Zelda was, I think, Spirit Tracks. But right here, this is when the game looks good. Is they introduce a mechanic that you'll see.
Hello,
I want to watch this again anyway.
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Aonuma, not Aonuma. I've been saying it wrong. Aonuma.
What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This time around, Link has vanished. Now, it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist role. You might be thinking, will Zelda fight with a sword then? Here, we wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top.
It's an entirely new game. An entirely new 2D Zelda.
Please take a look at this video.
They did add Funky Kong to Mario Kart 8.
Across the vast lands
They did do
of
that.
Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared.
I like
and
the
have
name
taken
Echoes
many
of Wisdom
people,
because Zelda
including Link.
represents the Triforce
Now
of Wisdom.
alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives
Tri.
a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom.
What makes this so cool
By
is the fact that it
waving
has a different game
Tri-Rod
style.
at a table she
It's
found,
not just swinging a
Zelda
sword
learned how to
and
create
shooting a
an
bow.
imitation of it called
It's
an
Zelda's
echo.
moveset.
Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever
Yeah, you take care
you'd
of
like.
Garth and Bopper.
Even if there's a wall
We'll see you
blocking
later.
your path, you can create echoes of tables to get
I
a
may
leg up.
stream later tonight.
Just like that. You can create wooden
This
boxes,
yeah, that was a for an end of
old beds,
for an end of the console.
and unusual things like
That was a
water
big
blocks.
direct for sure.
How
Usually they're
you
like
use them
small.
separately or together is entirely up to you. Learn and create echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule. You might be surprised at what you discover.
Welcome to the stream, Phoenix Moon.
Even
Like she snuck
battles
into
will look
Gerudo Town
different.
right there.
You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of
I
monsters.
love this game because it looks
After
like it has
doing
a
so,
huge
they'll
map.
bite by your side.
Like it looks huge.
Monsters have different
Like
abilities.
it has a mini
so
map in the
choose
corner,
one you want to create
which
based on the
indicates that it's
situation.
probably a very
Wisdom
large
is
area that you're
key,
exploring.
after all.
If it was a small map, they would not give you a mini map. Bye-bye, Garth and Bopper. Go use the bathroom now.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
How was that?
That was pretty good, yes.
I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of
I'll
the
clap for
Echo
that a
Mode,
second time.
which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet. How you
It's kind
solve
of like
puzzles
Breath of the
and battle
Wild in the sense that
enemies will
everything
change
that you
depending on the
see
echoes
is something
used.
that you can interact
In
with in a
short,
different, unique
we've
way.
created a game where each player's experience will be different.
And that's what makes it great.
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th.
Yeah, I think that is my favorite
A Nintendo
annouement.
Switch Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will also be available at launch.
If it wasn't for
We
the
hope
fact
you're
that the
looking
next
forward
console
to
is
playing as
releasing in
Zelda
like
in this new adventure.
a year,
Now,
I would be
I'd
tempted
like
to get that
return
Switch
this moment
Lite.
I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
but because the next system is like next year at most. There's the Shire game, Ace Attorney. There's Metroid Prime. I don't think. So what do you think Metroid Prime 4 is going to be about? I've never played 2 or 3. You were watching 6 streamers simultaneously. Well, I'm glad you hung around here all the same. I know there are a lot of other people who stream. I mean, pretty much everyone streams the Direct. So, like I mentioned earlier, I think I told Cape earlier. I said, we understand here that there are a lot of people you can choose between to watch your live streams. So we want to thank you for choosing us. I want to make that an official little video. Yeah, you're excited for that? I'm excited for it. For the JRPGs, Japanese RPGs. Yeah, you're excited for games like... I mean, there was that game Farmagia there. Would that count? Would this count as a farming sim? It was more of like a Pokemon ripoff than anything. So I'm not sure. The music's down. Let me turn the music back up. Let me pull the interactive window back. I don't know if I'll watch much more. I want to go back through it a little bit. Where's the interactive? Okay. So there's the Donkey Kong Country. It's funny, I predicted that not too long ago. If you go back and watch my predictions for the last Nintendo Direct video, I mentioned in that video Donkey Kong Country returns. So I'm happy with that. You've never played a Metroid Prime game before and I'm still hyped. I've only played the remake. The Trails, Saga, Dragon Quest, and Mario and Luigi. Yeah, I'm excited for Mario and Luigi. I'm gonna look at Dragon Quest. after learning how much people love it. But the most confusing thing about this whole thing was the mature N64 section. Like, these games are not for the weak at heart. Only the raddest of rad people can play these games. Like, I don't understand the importance of that. What are my favorite Japanese RPGs? I mean, I really haven't played too many. And I'm not entirely sure what counts as JRPGs over normal RPGs. I assume just originating in Japan. So, like, would Paper Mario count? Because that comes from Japan. But I don't think it does. Trying to think what I've played. I really haven't played any that are notable in my memory. Dragon Quest is very beginner friendly. Well, I will look at those now that the 1 and 2 have gotten a HD remake. There's the Mario Party. Look at this Mario Party real quick. Look at how much stuff
launches on Nintendo Switch this year
that they add to this. I guess none. I feel weird saying that, but I really don't think I've played many.
In the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get ready to jump into the biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
I feel like Super Mario Party had a lot of mini games.
To collect the most stars.
So the fact that this one is supposed to have
escalators to travel between floors in Rainbow Galleria. Use in-game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale. But act fast. Ride around and stay on track.
There's like so many different modes added to this game.
Turbo dice item. You can move up to 40 spaces with a lucky roll.
Yeah, I guess I haven't played any.
Lagoon,
I wish I could say I have.
Can change your path.
I definitely will be looking into Dragon Quest. More than likely, I have played one. It's just lost in my mind right now, and I can't think of. So they had like a baking mode, a racing mode.
More new modes. The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway when the Super Mario Party Jamboree game launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 7th.
I think all the names in this direct are pretty good. So I guess that's about it then. It's funny they went. How long was that? Where they just waited? They waited 40 minutes before they even did anything. Imagine if I started my stream 40 minutes and just did not do anything. Well, that was a pretty good direct, I'd say. I give that one a 9 out of 10. It's not quite a 10 because I didn't get bingo. But the amount I had, look at that, I had 2 stars left over. The 2 that I added, I didn't even need. I was right from the beginning. How many did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had the right number at the beginning. I had exactly the amount of stars that I needed. And these 2 should not have been pulled out. Yeah. Well, thank you all for joining me. It's been a fun direct. I'll probably be live tonight, maybe. I'll announce it more in the Discord, whether or not I do. I'd like to play some more Color Splash, or maybe even Splatoon. I gotta start practicing for the tournament that's coming up. Me and Frosty. I'll probably stream the tournament. It's gonna be on the 29th. Is when that's going to be. So you can come root for team. We decided on our team name. I don't know if I won't announce it right now, but we did come up with that. But I'm excited. Did it have a release date for the Zelda remake? Did it say just 2020? Did it say just generically 2025? Was it later this year? Where was the? Did it announce a release date?
All yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short,
yeah, I haven't played in about
where each player's
a few
experience
weeks.
will be different.
About a month now, I guess.
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
September 26th. That's not that long. That's
A
not that
Nintendo
far
Switch
away.
Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series.
So that's
will
exciting.
also
So what video do you want me to make first? Like, what do you think would be the best topic to talk about first? Now that I have people to ask what they think, because I'm probably thinking it's either going to be the Mario and Luigi, the Zelda game, or it's going to be Metroid Prime 4, or it's going to be just a big video about everything. What would you rather have? Because I'm going to get on that probably later today. Break a few more of my opinions down. Analyze things a little bit more, not too much. There are other people who do that part. They do the more important breakdown. I just sort of first impressions. I feel like there's something else that I'm supposed to be doing right now with this stream. Just cover everything? Yeah, that's what I'll do. I guess not. I guess this is it. Well, it's been an hour. Been a very fantastic, terrific stream. Thank you everybody for joining me. Had a really fun time. Live streaming is so much more fun than you ever think it would be. So thank you very much. I will see you later. Thank you for watching.